I'm back. Hello? Okay, cool. That sounds fine, no? That sounds fine. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Just need to make sure. Let's see, what is this? Let's slow down a little bit. Let me try to fix this over here. There we go. Let's see, the brightness is fine with me. So we're finally playing BIOMUTANT, cool. I've been wanting to play this game for a while, like for about a year or two now, probably. I'm watching somebody stream it now and they say it's fun. But I've looked at the reviews and they say it's okay, so we'll see. Oh gosh. Oh shit. I wonder if this game's gonna be any good, they'll see. In English, please. Let's see.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to BIOMUTANT.
Should I put his medium or hard? Put on hard. What the heck?
Encode your DNA.
Rex. Hyla. Okay, so we got some different characters here. Primal is nimble. Developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a G mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of a lesser developed intellect. So he's not as smart, but he's very agile. Dunlin is the least developed anthropomorphic breed. A hybrid offshoot that compensates the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Okay. She's strong. Rex is extraordinary developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid outcast with an even DNA string making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. Hyla is a regenerative developed anthropomorphic breed. Anthropomorphic Anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a G mutation, making them extremely tough and resilient. The fit breed is renowned for a highly evolved mind. Its genius is directly interlinked to the power of Ki, which amplifies their psionic output. Merkel is the definition of an idealized breed. Its evolution has gone in a direction where form and appearance has dominated every over function. Oh, so it's just pretty. Smart as hell. Let's see. I think I would either pick between these two. Let's see. What's the difference between the two? No. Define your character's starting attributes to see more detailed explanations of what effect each attribute has. Press. Okay.
Define your genetic structure.
There. No, it can't be the. I'm fine with that.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Oh. That'd be like cool with a biohazard. Up in the middle.
Choose your fur style.
Oh. That's cool. You can customize them. Oh, you can turn them around. See, that was kind of cool. Look at that
Pick
one.
your main color. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color.
What do I want my main color to look like?
Choose
like
your
this
fur
one.
style.
Let's see. Wow, fuck. Let me.
Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
Oh wow, I can turn her pink.
Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
Huh. Do I really want something
Pick
like
your
that?
main color.
Well, blue.
Choose your fur. Pick your main. Choose your detail color.
Oh. Let's go with that one. Fuck
Pick
it.
a class. Command. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Psy-Freak. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel.
Huh.
Psy-Freak.
Alright, let's.
Psy-Freak chosen.
I'll be Psy-Freak. But I want a different costume. I have a gun, right?
Sounds good.
Cool, let's go.
Here's somebody with a troubled past,
Oh, wow.
drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key The primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself. And it seems we're headed in the right direction.
You hear her. Okay.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
What is all this? Shit.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Oh shit. Shit.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Interesting. This will be an interesting game.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's see.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Okay. Well, let me give me some water real quick. Shoot. Alright. Back here, let me get a little snack. The heck? Oh my gosh. What is that thing? Oh shit. Shit. Okay.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Let's see.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Okay.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. In the face. You always find good use for things like that.
That's cool. Okay, this is the map. Alright then. Toggle back. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Please pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Hold up. Let's see. Intellect.
Things seem simpler now.
What's that? Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. One. Cool. Let's save the game. Okay. One here. Let's see what we got.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Alright, let's go. What is this? These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, others feature different rewards. To switch node is selected, use. That is... Right. Each other. each other.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh, that worked.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
What the hell? That was interesting. Okay. So basically the humans fucked up the planet. Okay.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
And that guides me. Perfectly counter an enemy attack will stun them. The stun enemy has stars circle above their head and often hitting the enemy again. They say a stun enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing L1.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Okay. Fuck this guy.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I see. Hoop net received. Boom.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
So, nature's got to take its course, basically. I think everybody has a good understanding of that. What is this? Oh, a DNA tree, look.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
He only cares about Wong Fu.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
World Eaters.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Fate of the world. Okay, let's go.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Okay. More World Eaters. Save it. Oh shit.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Let's see. Let me help. Alright, let's help this guy.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Okay.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Let's see. Side main. You need to gain the support of a tribe in order to take a stand against the wonderful world eaters. Go to the nearby tribe ciphers to gain their support and take a side in the brawling conflict between the tribes. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Take the motor bridge.
It's a bridge. Just get over it. Punch time. head on.
I'll go this way.
They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the Tri-War began.
Look at it, how like bright and colorful it is. It's different. Let's see. See. Where's my fucking sword? My hat. What the hell does he have on? I wonder if I can. Character. Let's see. Swap. Let's see. Okay. And so what? I am going this way. Okay. This one's right here, so let's go to this one. Oh shit. Press. go. Oh my god.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Pig.
Let's see.
But I can realize
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
a big job for a
Doesn't know if the Sifu will have time for you, but he'll let you in to find out.
Zata is the muito tloho. Kariesne statse. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister enough to be a Jagni. That big heart of yours makes you weak. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
Shit, I can't do that, bro. I'm here for the...
Then so
Tree of Life.
He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war, and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad Stone Fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them.
So I won't need protection.
It was built on the back of many, including us, and claimed by Myriad when the construction was abandoned after the attack on the old village. It was your Muma's vision for a new home for us all. It's time to say goodbye for now, And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you.
Okay. Going that way. I like how when he's sprinting, I like how they had him run like this. This is like genius. Oh shit.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Right between the eyes. You're on the ropes. Socket. Smirked.
Where we go? That was kind of cool. That was kind of fun.
Not enough key energy. Blasting him. Bits. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Let's see. I'm probably gonna side with these people, man, because I don't want all this beautiful,
Let's see.
like, plants to die. Okay.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Thinks you should just put one paw ahead of the other and make your way up there. The tribe is always open to a new face.
Sibi? Lappanen aginkan man. Keratna falo putut. Mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you. The will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
I was living good. That's cool. Well, those must be the world eaters. Where are these people? Those guys have been good.
Reflects that you're a decent friend in a dim spot helping the Myriad tribe to brighten the world. Says goodbye to you. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Says you'll see each other later.
I jump from here? Oh snap. Oh snap, I can make it. Oh crap. I'll take it. Oh, I can drown. I can drown. What the heck? Okay. Where is my sword? Do I not get a sword?
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
It's like a functioning open world game. It's beautiful. Whatever. Oh, they just fell down there. What's this? Oh. Dumpster. Well, they killed all these people.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see.
Visit your childhood village.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past.
How is it so
like
far?
Whispers in the wind.
Pretty good.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
I better learn how to fucking swim.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Wow. It's going right there. there trash there? What the fuck?
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
How much do I have? Select. Rotate. What does that say? Select.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Betty?
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Kalino?
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Let's see. Where are we going? Okay.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
They hurt nobody than you. I mean, why are you pushing me down, man?
They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
No shit. Let me out of the...
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
It's a beautiful place.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Muma, too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Okay.
He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Wow. Look how nice all this looks. What a view too.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Says being on time would be better yet. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. That's all she's ever asked of you. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Let's go. Catch the automation. Oh.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You should think of it as watching over you when she can't. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Luka Lukan from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail.
Oh my god.
A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Shit. No.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Come on.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
That's where she died.
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Damn.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. What a bruiser. Look at you move.
There's the gear. Take this shit off.
You wear those well.
I didn't like the fit they had before. What, I don't have enough? 1,000.
Broke it down as far as you could. Okay. Oh shit. The
What do I
tribe's
got
caught
there?
a fluffy hog. Better watch out. It's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
What? I thought I had...
That feels better.
Get up.
Your reserves attack. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. The Myriad tribe is prepared to fight to the death for souls that will be forever lost if not saved. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Good thing you're not claustrophobic.
doing that?
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Shot through. Slammer.
There we go. They were tough. I'm still trying to figure out the controls. Surprised they don't have like that many things laying around. This game is fun.
Amazing to see so much happening today.
What is it?
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. You found the whereabouts. The deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
Shit.
You're harmed. Perfect place for a fight. One-on-one.
That was interesting. Definitely, like all the enemies are like different. They're weird.
That's
That
a
guy was
Jackal
tough.
tribe outpost.
I'll level up. Let's see.
You got the moves.
There we go. Okay. Bio points. What does what?
New mutations to embrace. might want to fall back. Says your follower is a fascinating piece of metal. Says talking to you was interesting. Hates that you're wasting your time trying to improve things. Better to wipe the slate clean. Says you're welcome back.
There's a weird way of interacting with characters. I can see how this game was okay. Honestly, this is actually not too bad of a game. So colorful. So much texture, so much detail.
You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. Freedom is not worth having in a world that's doomed. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb blower. That hit the spot. Wrecked it. Twirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Everything's clocking together.
Sorry.
Give a key a shot. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them. Won't hesitate to carve out some revenge on those who hurt them.
Way.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. Timber! Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Said they're not gonna give up.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Figures the honor belongs to the tribe, too. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Myriad tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance. You seem to share the same values as the Myriad tribe. You both have the same optimistic outlook on life. At least, for now. But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's forebodings are justified. The jumbo puff needs to be taken care of. He says the time has come to confront the jumbo puff at the end of the west route. Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see what you can do to help. He knows things that you need to know. The rival tribe still has 2 outposts left. It's up to you to change that. Someday the tree will pass, but you don't need to hasten that. Seems surprised you have to go. He knows things that you need to know. Says you're welcome back.
Okay. Where are we going now? Out here? Or back outside? This way. Look at these people. They're out here planting. Wow.
Coming up on day end.
So does it get dark?
There's news of a Ronin joining. Says goodbye to you. Let's see.
Let's see. Track quest. Let's see.
Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold.
What is that? Oh, shit.
That's a Gnote. Easy prey for Lupa-Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed.
Need Cocoa Pip. Okay.
Maybe it's later than you think. Hard to tell at night.
Okay, cool. I got a horse now. Cool.
That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. You can make so many amazing things out of wood scrap.
That's it.
It's the chug yard.
What is that? Grasshopper ghost right here.
Needs a key. Need a key.
How am I gonna find a key? What's that like? Oh, I didn't know I had this.
If a story is about you, care for it.
How can I get in there? Go this way. There's gotta be a different way to get in.
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone.
me.
They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. They can carry you anywhere you like. Well, anywhere that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomber Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. You're not dead yet. Your energy is empty.
Shit. It's our last checkpoint. This game is like, I can see where it needs work, but it's got a good story behind it, man. It just needs to be expressed better. But I'm so glad I'm playing it. Finally. I think this came out like 2 years ago.
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has
fucking
plenty to
blow up.
go around. But they should have stuck to booty instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomber bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. You've already drained yourself. Had better days.
Do I have here? Fuck. Got him. Got him.
Bring on the night.
These are the out of box games that I enjoy playing. Like, they just thought outside the box. That's what I look for. Like, take a piss
Let's
right
see.
there. That's nice. I'll have to understand how the quests work. What the fuck?
Yes, you can
Oh,
do
hell no.
anything. The sky's the limit.
Oh, shit.
Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. In flames.
Oh, well.
Let's see. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past.
Do they want me to go down here? Another way. Okay.
The deeper the night, the darker it gets.
Okay.
The spent nuclear fuel, the toxinol dumped in the surf, had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle.
Why, not dark.
Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He'd lie if he claimed it was all good. You changed after your Muma and Popsy passed, and he understands why you had to leave. The old village being a constant reminder of what happened. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed firsthand what it'll lead to.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Understands why you're bent on finishing the world off. Supposes it's a mercy to make it faster. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making it next to impossible for anything but creatures that were most contorted by the contamination.
Okay. Wow.
Gulp in some air.
I have to run over there. Oh shit. Oh wow. What the heck? I see. So I have to like choose like the best resistance. I've got to like spread it all over around. This game has been interesting. All the games that we play are interesting, but this one is like, I haven't played a game like this in forever.
Your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it.
Alright. Okay, cool. Aside from that, the game is cool.
There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. That's the leftover you're looking for. Birds can't breathe to sing.
Shit. Alright, guys. I think that's it for me for today. I have an appointment tomorrow. But I think we enjoyed this. This was interesting to try out. Like I said, I wanted to try some different stuff, and definitely getting it over here with BIOMUTANT. This is settings. Cool. Alright then. Ciao. Cheese. Bye.